Hola, YouTube. Alright, this is a video on how me and my girl first met. And to this day, I know exactly, like, just the first day. Okay, scratch that. Um, I first met her. Alright. I first met her. First met my girl. Okay, so I first met my girl. I always thought it was August 28th of 2008, but she claims it's September 4th because of, I think it's Labor Day weekend. I'm not sure. And I went to a festival with one of my homegirls, and it was just us. We were cooling or whatever. And I see some girl, and she was dressed like a stud. And I peeped out, and I was just like, damn, she looked good. Like, I'm trying bag. So I told one of my peoples, and she was like, go holla at her. But I'm a very shy person, so I didn't. I just kept following her. Call it what you want, stalker mode, I don't care. I know I wanted what I wanted, so I went to go get it. And I saw her pass by me a couple times, and she was always with girls. Like, every time I would see her, it was a different girl. It was somebody wrapped around her neck, somebody holding her hand, somebody, like, So I wasn't trying to just go straight forward, onto her. So I told my homegirl if she could approach her and ask if she has a girlfriend. If she said no, I was going to make my move. So, whatever. She's about to leave. My candy came out of my mouth. She's about to leave. I see her leaving. It's like 10 o'clock at night. And I'm like, yo, I didn't even get her number yet. Like, I can't let her leave. So I told my homegirl, since I was so shy, to go and approach her, ask if she had a girl or whatever. So she did. And I don't know, they took a little minute. I was like a block away. My ass was so scared to like let her see me. I didn't know if she was gonna think I was ugly or what. You know what I'm saying? And she walked away. She had like 4 girls with her. So I didn't want to make an ass out of myself. So I was like, fuck it. So my homegirl went to do it. And they had a little conversation or whatever. And I was peeping them out from up the block. I'm like, oh shit, like yo, and my nerves is shaking, everything. So all of a sudden she come back and she's like, oh, we gonna be sad. I'm like, why? She was like, oh, she got a girlfriend. I'm like, are you serious? She was like, nah, I'm just playing. And she went in her bra, took out her phone, and she got her number. I was like, word, good looks on that. And she was like, that her name, Elaine. So I was like, what? Elaine. Okay. So whatever. The next day I call her back. No, actually, I text her that day because I was a pussy. I ain't even gonna lie. And I texted and I was like, hey, this the girl that, saw you at the festival and I thought you was cute. Da 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 da. Boom. She never texted back. But I got a text message saying it was a landline phone. So I was like, what? Again? Like, alright, whatever. So then the next day, I called my homegirl on 2-way, on the phone, and we called the number on 3-way. And she picked up the phone. Her voice sounds so fucking sexy. Oh my god. I was so shy. I didn't even want to speak. So, whatever, we was talking on the phone. We decided to meet up the next day. So this is the 3rd day, and we're about to see each other. Well, she's about to see me for the first time. So I'm walking down the street. She tells me to meet her in Elizabeth at a park. So I'm like, alright. I'm not from Elizabeth. I moved to Spotswoods, some whack ass town. So I live like a half hour away from her. So we go to the park, and I'm with my homegirl, the one that bagged her number, and we waiting for her to come. I'm thinking she's not gonna show up. So whatever. All of a sudden, I see a stud walking down the street. And I'm like, damn, that's her. And my palms started shaking, whatever. So she looking at me with her friend and my friend across the street getting some ice cream because she a fat ass. And I'm just standing there alone, you know, watching her come by, and she's walking to me, so we're going like that. All of a sudden, I hear her friend say she better have nice teeth. So I'm like, you know what? I don't care, because I do have nice teeth. And I have a nice smile. So whatever. So I'm smiling at her, and I don't know if she knows it's me. But then I hear she better not be ugly, da 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 da. So I'm laughing, and on purpose, I decide to wave. Like, you know, I'm right here. And this bitch thought I was a white girl. Like, no offense to anybody who's white, but I'm Puerto Rican. Don't get it twisted. So, hold on, my phone is ringing. It's her. She said, I love you, mi amor. Okay, babe, well, I'm doing a video, so I'll text you back later. So, yeah, we meet, and, you know, I said, what's up, hey, whatever, da-da-da-da. She was shy as hell. I was, like, so fucking mad. I'm like, why the fuck is you not talking to me? So, whatever. I told her friend, I'm like, yo, like, you know, tell her to talk to me. Like, she over here being shy and shit. Like, come on. So, I come to find out she's 14, right? And I'm 16 at the time. Yeah, I was like, oh my God. So whatever. Then we started cooling. We started, you know, talking, whatever, da 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 da. And we started getting, you know, really into the relationship. Like, we started feeling each other deeply. And, you know, she had a lot of bitches on her dick and shit. And a lot of, you know, homie hoppers and, you know, groupies and all of that bullshit. Hello, she lives in Elizabeth. So, I had to deal with that for the first 3 months. For the first 3 months, I got so fucking tired of it that I was just like, I gotta do something about it. So, what else was there to do but ask her out, right? So, I had the balls. I used to pay $20 every day just to go see her. Yeah, I ain't have a car back then. So, I one day paid my boy $20 just to take me down there for 5 minutes. I told him, I lied to him, and I told him I had to go get something. I didn't. I was going to ask the bitch out. Not a bitch. I was going to ask my girlfriend out. No. I was going to ask her out. So whatever. I go to her house. We started talking, this, and the third. I started telling her how I feel, and, you know, whatever. And, like, I tell her I love her, and she looks away. So I'm like, what? Why are you looking away? So whatever. I was like, fine. I turned around, I looked in the mirror, and I was like, do you want to go out with me? But not like that. I said it my nice. And she said, yeah. So since October 27, 2008, we've been officially going out. It's been 3 years already. 3 happy years. Yeah, we had our ups and downs, but hey, like, that's the love of my life. And yeah, that's how we met. And I was just so grateful. I was so happy I found somebody. Like, it was crazy. Like, I fell in love at first sight. It was like, oh my God, like, this girl is so fucking bad. Like, really, really, like, really. So, after, you know, everything, we just fell in love. And it was a great ass feeling. Like, I will never, ever, ever regret anything. I love everything about her. She's just the best. Even when we have our little arguments, we know how to talk it out and communicate. And that's the best thing about it. So now I'm 19 years old and she's 17. And age isn't shit but a number. I can tell you that, okay? Everyone used to be like, oh, she's mad young, she's mad immature, she's mad naive, da-da-da-da, this and that. I didn't give a fuck. I loved her. And I was going to be with her. So, I didn't give a fuck what anybody had to say. There were so many haters, so many people trying to break us up, so many people just trying to ruin, like, what we had. They were hating. Keeping it right real. They was hating. And I loved it because it was like, yo, all this is just making me and my girl stronger. No matter what anybody do, they can't break us. I'm being a fat ass and I'm eating Twix now. So yeah. Since then, me and my girl been together. We're about to make 3 years, and it's just a really good feeling. I love her so much.